Boy, Living Katana, and we are here on the Wrestling Unleashed podcast. We back once again, like we told y'all we was gonna be. Back at it like a crack addict. Hey, what's going on though, fam? How's it going, man?
Good.
Hell
Thought
yeah,
we'd
man. Feels good to be
do
back
something a
on
little different this episode. I kind of got inspired by Busted Open. Figured after we talk the news this week in wrestling, we could have a little top 5 of all time and top 5 of today discussion.
I like that.
But first we'll talk about Javon Evans' injury last night. Or yesterday.
Yeah.
I did see in social media his status was that he's fine. He's all right. It was a scare.
Yeah.
Whether that's true or not, I don't know. But I guess we'll see next week or the following weeks. Then we have confirmed matches for Royal Rumble so far. We have Drew McIntyre is going to be defending his title against the winner of the Fatal 4-Way this Saturday on Main Event. Whoever wins out of that Fatal 4-Way faces him for the belt at Royal Rumble. Then Gunther issued a challenge to AJ Styles because AJ wanted the rematch. So Gunther said if he puts his career on the line, he'll give him the rematch. So this could be AJ's retirement match, which was already coming this year anyways. And I mean, to retire at Royal Rumble would make sense, and for business, it would make sense for them to build up Gunther more with that whole, he retired John Cena, he's going to retire AJ. Possibly might retire Randy Orton, who knows? You know what I mean? There's a lot of people coming up on the end of their careers who have already voiced their thoughts of retirement. I think it'd make a lot of sense to build up Gunther. And then we have the confirmed entrants so far for the men's Royal Rumble. We got Cody Rhodes, Jey Uso, Rey Mysterio, Dragon Lee, Penta, CM Punk, Randy Orton, Damian Priest, Sami Zayn, and Trick Williams.
And don't forget 59-year-old Chris Jericho.
You think he's going to be in the Royal Rumble?
Number 30.
You think that'd be crazy? That'd be cool. God, the pop that'll get if that happens, bro.
I don't know for sure, but I mean, I feel like.
Oh, we know for sure he's coming back to WWE for his retirement.
I think it's going to be at the Royal Rumble.
That would be a hell of a pop if he came out as the 30th entrant.
This stadium is that they're building just for this situation.
Yeah.
Like Saudi Arabia puts hella money into just building a random stadium.
They do, bro. Like there's a lot of Middle Eastern countries that really, really enjoy pro wrestling. The women's Royal Rumble confirmed entries are Rhea Ripley, Io Sky, Liv Morgan, Roxanne Perez, Raquel Rodriguez, Bayley, Lyra Valkyria, and Asuka. And
with Bianca Belair coming back at number 20 or 30.
You think so? That'd be cool.
Well, Bianca's most definitely making a return.
I think we're gonna see shenanigans, bro. I think possibly even Asuka wins the Royal Rumble. But
I can see that.
Kairi Sane has already said that. She said yesterday on Raw that she'll do whatever it takes to ensure that Asuka wins the Royal Rumble.
And I can see that happening. Asuka hasn't won the Royal Rumble.
And she's really deserving.
Well, yes, she has. Yeah, Asuka won the Royal Rumble.
But I mean, I can see her winning another one, bro. Like she's a very over superstar.
Yeah, I can see that.
What else news wise can we think of other than in the indies? I want to give a shout out to we have two former guests, LeBron Cozy, owner and trainer at Firestar Pro Wrestling.
Yes, sir.
Trained Jay Malachi, aka Javon Evans. We also have Blade Brown, former guest. He's also, I believe they're done with their tryouts. I'm not sure if they're still in Orlando. They should be. I think they've finished their tryouts.
I think they may be done.
We'll have to reach out to them, but maybe
And I'm
even get them
hoping
on
it
again.
went good for 'em.
Yeah, we're hoping everything went well for them. They're both
Real talk.
very deserving of it and
Absolutely.
super talented dudes.
I think they need to go ahead and give Cam a call, man. I'm
Yeah,
kind of
for real. For real.
torn about that.
Then we have Bear Bronson and Jada Stone have gotten a call up from Limitless Wrestling to go to TNA.
That's what's up, Jada Stone. Congratulations. I met her before when I was working at Firestar Pro Wrestling.
Yeah, she
Worked with her
gets
before,
around,
too.
bro. She's New Japan and WWE ID'd.
That's what's up.
Um,
Congratulations to all of them.
you also have Eli Knight that got called up to NXT. He has a match tonight. That should be cool to watch. And you have Alec Price and Jordan Oliver, who this past Friday at the Limitless Rumble in Lewiston, Maine at the Colisee had a match. Alec Price, one half of the tag team, had a match against MJF, the AEW World Champion. The AEW title was on the line. And although Alec Price came up short, which most of us suspected he wasn't going to take the AEW strap in a Limitless event. But what he did get was a AEW contract for him and his tag team partner, Jordan Oliver. So we'll be seeing them on All Elite soon enough. So that's pretty damn cool. Gabby Forza, really good women's wrestler. Really good wrestler, period. This chick picks up full-grown dude. She picked up the biggest person at the event on Friday night, and she ended up winning the Rumble, which got a huge pop out of the Colisee because she is a very over baby face in Limitless Wrestling and on the indies, period. Her and her husband Bear Bronson are both really good talent. I guess we can get right to the fun topic. We're gonna do tap.
What did you think about Raw last night?
Yesterday? Raw early as hell yesterday?
Yeah.
I ain't know Monday Night Raw could happen in the daytime. I thought it was night.
But I gotta admit
that was Monday. That was Monday Day Raw. That was Monday Raw.
Monday Raw. Yeah, that was what it was. Yeah. But I gotta say something. And I don't want anybody to take offense to this, but it's the truth. The international crowd is just so much more
lit, bro. So lit
than American crowds. It feels like the American crowd wants so much more.
Well, it's not just because of that, but people grow content when they have something, and they don't realize how good it is until they don't have it. You know what I mean? People in America, if you really want to be deep into wrestling and indies and pros and everything, you could probably watch wrestling every damn day of the week. If you want to travel and get around, there's wrestling somewhere in America every day of the week.
Every day.
In those other countries, they don't really have it like that. This is kind of like a foreign thing. Pro wrestling's very, not saying it's not very European too, but it's very American. And most of the big European personas were created in America.
Yeah. Let's give that a shot. clap because it's facts. You know what I mean?
That
It's the
man
truth.
threw
Like,
in the fucking threw in the damn full
like,
house clap out of
man,
nowhere.
they took a whole. That was a standing ovation applause.
That was the love in the marriage clap, bro. That was a-
But I feel like
But no, I
the
definitely agree with what you're saying.
yeah,
Like,
I feel like
the
the
crowd
Americans
was
just
hype.
want more, and they're so judging. Like, and like the majority of them have never even touched the ropes and been in a ring before.
That's
they're
another
so
thing you got to
judgmental.
consider too. That's another thing you got to consider too. Them Irish people was probably lit as hell last night.
They were lit. Yeah, they were lit.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, they were lit. And the thing
Bro,
is,
did you
though,
hear what they
every
chanted?
crowd-
Did you hear what they chanted to Logan when Logan Paul was out there?
No, what did he?
They kept chanting, "You're banned from Japan."
That's messed up.
They chanted, "You're banned from Japan," and had a the whole crowd was chanting it.
That's messed up, bro.
I didn't even catch it live. I seen it on a clip afterwards.
That's crazy, bro.
Like, I watched the whole event, but I didn't even catch that when I was watching it because they was chanting all kinds of stuff throughout the night.
Yeah, man, that's insane. Like I liked the event because Raw or even SmackDown when they're just you know in overseas, it's just you get more from you know the fans
Yeah, way
bringing
more
in,
pop, way more energy.
yeah. Whereas here, you know, Finn Balor would have came out and the crowd would have just been like, yay.
Right. But Finn Balor came out with his old entrance music and his old fucking. He had his old video up, his old theme back and everything. Came out in his home country, his hometown. You know what I'm saying? Of course, he's gonna get a huge pop.
Absolutely. I mean, and that's. I mean, I agree.
And it was a hell of a match. It was a decent match. I'm trying to think of. There was a. I want to say there was a women's match too. Last night that was really good. And now it's slipping me.
Lyra
Babe,
Valkyria?
What?
Babe, who is the women that had a match yesterday?
Becky Lynch and
Oh yeah, Becky Lynch and
the blonde lady Natalia.
Maxine Dupree. That was a really good match. I actually did want to talk about this. I'm glad she reminded me who it was. Becky Lynch and Maxine Dupree had Becky Lynch and Maxine Dupree had a really good match. And I even said it while me and my girl were watching. I said in the middle of it, I was like, yeah, but why does Natalia need to be out here? I was like, I feel
I
like
already knew
something.
Natalia was
I was like,
turn on her.
that's exactly what I said. I was like, she could backstab her. I was like,
That's
she
just
has
what
no
you
other
need to
reason
know.
to be out here.
Right. Why is she there?
And sure enough, that's what happened. You know what I'm saying? When
Yeah,
when you've been watching
because they didn't want to
wrestling
give
since
Maxine Dupree the push anymore for the title, so what they did was
Yeah.
just put her against the feud against Natalia
when
instead
you've
of
been
giving her the
watching
title.
wrestling as long as we have and you're as deep into the industry as we are, certain things are just mad predictable. And it's not to knock it's not to knock the bookers or the match producers or the writers or
Not at
anything,
all.
but
Not at all.
but at the same time you got to realize there's people like us watching, and sometimes you want to get one over on the people that are on the other side of the ropes, that are backstage. You want to surprise them too. And
Like
I
they
feel
did
like
with Seth
I feel
Rollins'
like
knee
putting
injury.
Natalia out there was too predictable. She
Yeah,
had no reason to
they
be
should have
out
did
there.
something
She was
different.
in full gear. You know what I'm saying? She wasn't in casual wear. She was in full gear.
Full
Some
gear.
crazy
Yeah.
ass looking gear. She had fucking flames going up her thighs and shit. She had some fiery knee pads on. Um,
That's funny.
like for instance, a good uh example of that is what they did on AEW recently. I think it was last week on AEW. They surprised Ricochet. They did something in the match that Ricochet wasn't even aware that was going to happen, and that was the big member of his faction. I forget the guy's name. Really big guy. He ended up hitting Ricochet's little moonsault off the ropes to the outside, and it completely surprised Ricochet. And Tony Schiavone was like, "Did you know that was going to happen?" He's like, "I did not know that was going to happen. I didn't even know that was possible." So like stuff like that. Like if you can produce matches and keep secrets from even the guys backstage, even the guys that are involved in the matches. You know what I'm saying? Not the ones that are going to be taking the bumps, obviously. You can't hide that from them. Be like, "Oh yeah,
Right.
I didn't tell you I was going to hit you in the jaw right here," but like, yeah, hiding stuff from the people that are going to be on commentary, that's genius.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. It is it is a better thing when you're more surprised about what's going on than like,
Then being able to sit there and predict it like an episode of Scooby Doo.
right. Like I already know who did that. As soon as they take off the mask,
Yeah,
Dr. Stevenson knew it was
right.
you.
I knew it was Mr. Jenkins.
Right. Like I just like the I like the element of surprise.
No,
I like
for
to be
sure.
surprised. I like
And
to see
I like keeping it fresh. Like WWE has a problem with that. AEW might have the opposite problem. Sometimes they keep things too fresh and it just feels like there's no real arcs or build-ups to the stories and how these matches came about and why these people are feuding or facing each other. But WWE on the other hand is like the opposite end of the spectrum to where they're like, "Oh, this works. This event, this pay-per-view, this worked. We're gonna do that the next 6 pay-per-views. We're gonna do that same match."
kick a dead.
Right.
Let's just keep kicking this horse until it's
Right.
completely gone.
Horse ain't got no legs. Shit
That's
wasn't even a
what
horse to begin with. It was a pony that we got at an auction.
that's exactly how it is with WWE. But I love WWE. You know,
I love
Uh,
WWE. It's impossible
I'm a
not to if you're a
huge
wrestling fan.
yeah, I'm a huge nostalgia WWE fan, but there are some things that I wish that it could freshen up on. You know,
For sure.
especially with the usage of the young people and drying out all these old feuds. It's like, God, I
Yeah,
understand
man,
that
they need to
there's
just
but it's time to find new ones. Like,
it's time to really start building these talent that you're bringing in. You got a huge, deep roster full of talented people.
there should be listen. And I've always said this. There should be another show, weekly show.
Well, they have one.
And it's
They have
not an
evolved.
NXT, and not
They
an
have
Evolve.
evolved as well.
I'm talking about like a more of a main roster show.
How would you do that though?
That's a good question. But
I mean, actually, they
it
could
would
do
be
it. It would just be a little bit.
the more of the younger. So you see how they always want to keep bringing back like people like Chris Jericho, and you know they want to get people retirement matches and things of that sort. That should be left for Raw and SmackDown. Okay, you know you got.
I don't know, man. Maybe we should give the old guys that have already had their Raw and SmackDown shine.
A show then.
Give them their own show. And let the young dudes take over.
Yeah, and then have Raw and SmackDown for the younger guys. And that would be dope. Have like an older show, like
right. I'd be cool with that.
the old folks of wrestling.
Right. or just like I ain't saying put them in a home.
I mean, well, put them in the home.
But like
No, I'm just kidding. No, have him
Make them
each other on
faction
Submit.
leaders. Make them faction leaders. Make them match producers. Make them guest commentators. Make them things of that nature. Like these people, for one, these people been wearing on their body for decades straight. For one, how much more do they need to get beat up? Like, give them. I mean, I know half these people ain't wanting no other role. They want the limelight. They want to be in the ring. But leave it up to the Usos and the Braun Breakers and the Javon Evans and you know what I'm saying? The younger, newer cats coming out that have that hunger ain't never reached that level yet. Yeah, that's where I'm at with that.
I mean, I'm not even gonna lie to you.
I was so upset to see Javon get injured yesterday, bro.
Oh, he's fine.
I know he is, but still,
Yeah,
that was a scare.
Yeah. Talk to a few
And that was legit.
Yeah, it was. I was really scared for him, man. Like I was like,
because I had already got it spoiled for me because I wasn't able to watch it live. Like I told you, I had to wait for
not
my
the
girl
young
to get out of here.
OG.
And then I start watching. I was already looking for when it was gonna happen. And then I seen after break the ref was talking to Ludwig.
The medical.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. And
Well, no, she was talking to him too, and you could tell from Ludwig's, well, El Grande Americano's reaction when the ref was talking to him.
He wasn't comfortable with it. He didn't feel right.
Yeah, he didn't feel right.
You could see he was
tell he
distressed.
felt bad. He was like,
he was distressed for sure.
Yeah,
you could see he tried to play it off when he was doing all this other stuff and all that, but you could see really on his face, looking back behind him, like looking at the medical.
Good wrestler too, bro.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Ludwig Kaiser, fucking El Grande
I'm
Americano.
gonna have to say something. Valkinga, Vikingo. With your lackluster control of the moves at AAA.
Yeah, I've seen that as well. And
I mean, I'm nowhere to talk about nobody, but if the man had to break complete character and talk in a regular voice to get you to stop stepping on his neck like that,
yeah,
something that you're doing isn't right, man.
Right.
That's probably why people boo you. And I'm not saying that because you're a terrible person or anything like that. I'm saying it because you probably should slow down, man.
Right.
It's not about hurting the person or making it hurt them. It's about them looking good for you.
You know, that's one thing I got in a conversation about this recently about Fraxium, because Nathan Frazier, bro, super unsafe from what I've seen since he's been in the WWE. Like he's injured. What is it? Pretty Deadly.
Oh yeah, he did.
He's injured them twice now.
Yeah, broke
separate occasions.
Landed him on the
broke old dude's neck. Broke old dude's neck. He also busted that dude's face with that flip before.
And you know what's funny? That's the reason why they got taken off the TV.
Same tag team though. Team.
That's why they got taken off the TV. Slow down. Y'all ain't gotta go 1,000 miles an hour.
Right. Like you were saying, you don't have to look. You're more focused on looking fast than you are about being safe and making sure nobody gets injured.
Your job is to make sure that you are safe.
Right.
And that you are making sure the other person that you're in the ring with, or people that you're in the ring with, are safe as well. Your job is to take the bump to make them look immaculate. It ain't supposed to be the bump making it look like it's just immaculate. I'm supposed to take that mug and act like it just took my soul from me for you to make you look good. That's what it. That's why it's a chemistry that's supposed to be built.
Yeah.
And not too many people have that chemistry. No, not yet.
All right. Now, to the topic at hand. Top 5 of all time and today. We'll do our top 5 of all time first.
Of all
So
time?
celeb of all time. The
Like of all
criteria,
time?
yeah, of all time.
Okay.
The
Okay.
criteria is longevity, impact, accolades, in-ring ability, promos, and presentation. Those are the 5 criteria.
And I got to pick a wrestler for each one.
No,
Okay.
you're just gonna have a top 5. But those are the
Okay.
criteria for making your decisions. Like if it helps you make your decision, that.
Okay.
Babe, can I hit your vape?
No.
Damn.
Okay. All right. For my number 5, The Rock. And the reason being he's number 5 for me is because he didn't stay stationary to the WWE. He went and got some more
You
money.
know why I'm really glad that you picked The Rock? Because I took him off of my top 5. Because I figured
Only
you
reason
would.
why is because his mic promos. He's one of the greatest.
He's really good. Some of the best promos. Some of the best promos. Some of the best backstage segments.
Yeah. That's the only reason why. And,
Some of the best comedic segments that the industry's ever had.
and now, trust me, he barely made it.
And some of the best matches that the industry's ever seen. The Rock versus Stone Cold.
That's it.
He said that's it. No, he has some
I'm
good
sorry,
things.
Rock fans, but he's still my.
And the what was it? The him and Mankind's tag team.
Debatable.
Okay, so who's your other 4?
All right. Number 4. And I'm saying this with like all the love and admiration I can. Is Booker T. The reason being is not because he's just one of the most top black athletes, because that would be
very
Ron
good,
Simmons for me.
very good pick.
But if it was about the black top athlete, I would have had to say Ron Simmons, but I went Booker T because number one for me, Harlem Heat.
Yep.
Okay. Harlem Heat. People forget how talented that tag team was. From doing a Houston hangover off the top rope to transitioning after his injury to singles competition.
My finisher is literally inspired by the Houston Hangover, so
yeah, that was.
I'm a huge Booker T fan, a huge Harlem Heat fan. I definitely think that's a solid pick. I wouldn't argue with that.
Yes, sir. Number 3. Good old number 3. People are gonna get mad. Kurt Angle. Kurt Angle.
First Olympian.
Yes. Broken freaking neck. The
Yeah.
reason why I say Kurt Angle is not just because of WWE's work. It's because the work that he did in TNA.
Yep.
People forget that when he left WWE to TNA, he may have ended up becoming the wrestling machine, Kurt Angle, whatever you want to call him. But he put TNA on his back with AJ Styles and all them, and they started competing with WWE at one point.
And as far as the 4th criteria of in-ring ability goes, there's not too many that are on Kurt Angle's level.
Absolutely not. The guy is a guy.
And even promo skills. Man had some decent promo skills and had some really funny comedic segments.
Absolutely. Now we're getting into the tough parts and top two. Number 2. Good old Dusty Rhodes.
You know what's funny? Dusty is also my number 2.
Good old Dusty Rhodes.
Yep.
And
I don't think there's anyone that's done as much for the industry as Dusty.
that's exactly why he's number two.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's done as much for wrestling as Dusty Rhodes has.
Dusty has done so much for so many wrestlers as well. Like that, baby, let me put you on my back, baby. Let me go ahead and put you out there. You know that.
And beyond that, like the effects of what Dusty was and did is still being felt today. Like tons of people he mentored, trained, coached that are still running off of that advice and instilling the lessons he taught them into other wrestlers and newcomers.
Absolutely.
And the man was around during the territories, bro. Like he ran a territory.
He ran a territory himself.
Yeah.
Now, on number one. And can I get a hell yeah?
Stone Cold.
Stone Cold Steve Austin is my number one of all time.
Okay, so my list, and I don't disagree with that because he's also the other person that I had to. It took me a lot to take him off of my list. Him and The Rock were the ones that I
do that.
I figured if
it wasn't Stone Cold, I would have said Sting.
See, I was banking on more people being on the podcast today, so I figured that out of someone else was gonna, or multiple people would say The Rock and Stone Cold. So I wanted to give some other people their flowers. My top 5 of all time, my number 1 is Ric Flair.
Okay, I like the Nature Boy. 32-time world champion.
Best heel of all time.
Absolutely.
Without a doubt. Did a lot to get wrestling out there in front of new faces and
the man got in a plane crash, yo.
And carried the sport forever.
Bro,
honestly, like he carried the sport for a
crash and can't walk and then come back from that. And wrestle as long as you do. Like that's crazy.
Yeah.
Ric Flair got the real
and longevity.
Yeah.
Ric Flair's up there for longevity too.
Absolutely.
My number 2 is Dusty Rhodes, for the reasons we've already stated and many more. Some of the best promos ever. Longevity, dynasty, and the impact he made on the industry. My number 3, this is where things start getting controversial. My number 3 is Triple H, because aside from longevity, he was part of DX, has mad accolades, is managing WWE better than it's ever been managed, and a 2-time Hall of Famer.
When you're doing something with the X-Boss's wife.
I mean, granted.
I mean,
but
I feel like a lot of those accolades were handed to him because of that.
I mean, yay and nay. I feel like Triple H was already a big force before he got with Stephanie. He was already one of the.
You think Hunter Hearst Helmsley?
Bro, he was doing big things even before he got with Stephanie. Even before DX, he was already considered like one of the top guys, like one of the top heavyweights. Undertaker is my number 4.
Okay.
Again, he had a lot of it handed to him because they sculpted him into that character.
They did.
Bruce Pritchard and Vince McMahon.
But I like the Undertaker.
And Paul Heyman. But besides that
Mark
fact,
Maron,
another reason I added him to my top 5 of all time is because I found out recently that he's, since AAA and WWE started their partnership, Undertaker
been doing
has
a lot of their matches.
A majority of the booking. And he's really fucking good at it. Like Triple H is taking off, and it's been really entertaining.
Well, I mean, the team that he's building Undertaker, Shawn Michaels. You got some good people that know the business very well.
My number 5. I might be a little bit biased for this one, but because he is my favorite wrestler. My number 5 of all time is Rey Mysterio.
Booyaka, booyaka.
I think he's the most legendary cruiserweight to ever get in the ring. I think he's the most legendary luchador to ever get in the ring. Longevity wise, he's still doing it at a top level. We just seen that match that he did yesterday with Penta and Dragon Lee.
Yeah.
His timing's still perfect. He's been wrestling since WCW.
Yeah. Rey Mysterio Jr.
Right, early 90s. I've been watching him since then, since I was a kid, and the dude's still fucking doing it. So Rey Mysterio is my number 5, not just because I could have put on The Rock or Stone Cold, but to me, where they represent and where the face of just an era, the Attitude Era, they really didn't expand past that point. They've had little arcs since then, like The Rock's final boss arc and stuff like that. Everything's been really lackluster compared to Rey Mysterio is still doing Rey Mysterio, doesn't need a gimmick, doesn't need a gig, doesn't need a belt to be pushed, doesn't really need to be pushed. And he's still a legend at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? He'll still get the cheers, he'll still get the pop. When he hits that 619 or sets you up for it, the crowd's still cheering and still getting hyped for it all these years later.
Yeah, if I had to take off Stone Cold and The Rock,
and aside from just like
pick Bret Hart. And,
Bret Hart
Sting.
was one of the people I was considering too. And
Yeah, I
Sting
would've
was
picked Bret Hart
Sting.
instead.
I had thought about Sting, mentioning Sting too.
Man put
But,
WCW
they're
on his back for
definitely-
years.
They're definitely honorable mentions.
Yeah. Most definitely.
And Terry Funk is also an honorable mention.
Rest in peace, Terry. Yes, sir.
Beyond that, we have the top 5 of today and now. Who's your top
Okay.
5 right now?
Number 5. Javon Evans. Because I've actually met him. And I know what he's
Now-
putting his work into.
Now this is the same criteria.
Mm-hmm.
The same 5
Oh,
criteria.
Same criteria? Okay, scratch that then. Even though he's a good wrestler,
So
same
you gotta
criteria.
consider
Okay.
you gotta consider accolades and longevity
Okay.
still.
All right. So let me go off of
And
that.
promos.
Then. Ooh. And promos?
Yeah, promos is
All
part of it too. Promos and presentation was the 5th criteria.
Number 5, Randy Orton.
Yeah, he's still doing it today.
Randy Orton. He has
And
not
he
left
has
the
a lot
company.
of fucking accolades.
Has a lot of his 14-time world champion. Great on the mic. Hasn't left for a movie. Got
Ridiculous
injured,
pop.
came back. Looking jacked.
Can
You
do
know what I'm
heel or
saying?
baby face.
Yes. You can do either or, and the crowd is going to applaud him. Randy Orton.
Yeah.
You are in my top 5 for sure.
That's a good pick.
Number 4. And this is from any brand, right?
Yeah. Wrestlers, period.
Number 4, MJF.
Good pick.
MJF
Good
is
pick.
my guy. I love the work that he does as a heel in AEW. Nobody's doing it better than him. No one.
I agree with that.
Number 3. I would have to say, Ethan Page.
Ethan Page
Yeah.
has a match tonight.
And I'm not saying it just because of the accolades alone. He has some accolades internationally as well. But what he's doing in NXT right now is very entertaining.
It is.
I can get with what he's doing. And what he's doing can actually be transitioned easily to the main roster.
Yeah,
and he could be a top star in the main roster right now.
I agree with that.
Number two, the phenomenal AJ Styles.
Okay.
I've always loved AJ Styles, man.
AJ Styles, longevity,
Yeah.
accolades,
Yes.
in-ring ability.
Absolutely.
His promos can be a bit much sometimes.
Yeah.
His
But he makes up with the
presentation is-
in-ring ability.
and his presentation's good. He has
Absolutely.
good gear.
Mm-hmm. Last but not least, the Omega. Kenny Omega.
That is also my number one.
Kenny Omega is my number one of all time. And we all know why.
I was gonna say
Many
do we even-
accolades.
Right.
There's too many to
The
even
man
name.
is basically Ken from Street Fighter.
Bro, the man used to be a walking title belt. No offense to
Literally.
Sasha Banks, but he really went through some people to get those belts.
He has literally been called the god of wrestling.
Kenny Omega, number one. Hands down.
Well deserved.
Hands down.
Kenny Omega is also my number one of today and this generation. Cody Rhodes is my number two. I think Cody was set up for failure because Vince didn't like Dusty Rhodes. Gave both of Dusty's kids gimmicks
The
and
middle
roles
finger.
that were supposed to make them look foolish and set them up for failure. They both ran with it. Cody didn't want to do it anymore, left WWE as Stardust, reinvented himself in the Indies, then in New Japan with the Elite and the Bullet Club and all that, and then formed AEW, built himself up over there, literally came out in one of the first major pay-per-views smashing Triple H, what was supposed to be symbolism of Triple H's throne, smashed it apart, and then came back to WWE, got his WrestleMania, has become champion multiple times since. And I don't think there's a baby face in the industry that screams baby face as much as Cody Rhodes does. Just like I don't think there's a heel in the industry that screams heel as much as MJF does.
Mm-hmm.
My number three is CM Punk. And that's because longevity. I remember being 7 years old playing Nintendo 64 games with this dude on it. ECW games. I remember his backyard wrestling days. I remember watching documentaries on this dude when I was younger and watching him in Colt Cabana.
His old friend.
He has one of the most controversial and famous promos of all time, the pipe bomb promo.
Mm-hmm.
And he absolutely thrashed WWE verbally and came back and has been champion multiple times since. In-ring ability, he's pretty damn impressive, especially in his younger years. Longevity is really a big factor. Accolades, aside from being kept out of WWE for a while, he's achieved quite a bit.
I mean, the man sucked in the UFC, but he's good in the WWE.
Yeah, we won't talk about the UFC.
You should let somebody punch your face. It's crazy.
My number four, and I didn't even want to put him on here, to be honest, 'cause I'm not a huge fan. But I feel like I had to put him on here because WWE made him into this undeniable thing. And that's John Cena. Had to throw him on this list just because I don't think I've ever seen a gimmick that was babyface that I disliked as much as I disliked John Cena's gimmick that was so over. I have never understood why people like John Cena so much. and I don't think I ever will understand it.
He's John.
But longevity, accolades, in-ring ability, a guy that I for a while talked shit about his in-ring ability, decided at the end of his career that he was just going to start adopting people's finishing moves and pull out a new finisher every match. I think his retirement tour was well done. I didn't think it was going to be legitimate. It kind of tricked me because I didn't think he was going to retire. But yeah, I think I have to give him number 4 because as much as I dislike him, the entire fucking wrestling world seems to love this guy.
I love Peacemaker.
I don't even like that, bro, because it's John Cena.
It's a good show.
But my number 5 is Mercedes Moné.
No, we shouldn't do that. We shouldn't do that.
Ultra
We should do a
Moné.
whole different. We should
What,
do a
for
whole
women's?
different one.
For women's,
Yes, because there's
I
a
would.
plenty of women
I
that we can do
would.
it for.
I would.
She's not deserving of being on the men's, and I'm not saying because she's a woman. She's well deserving of being top in the women's.
But she's held more titles at once than any man has ever held in wrestling history.
So what? Those were not even. They were not nothing like Ultimo Dragons or Kenny Omega. But
I mean, I would say the belts were
on,
probably
come on.
as significant. You gotta think Ultimo Dragon. Back when
Think about who he was wrestling.
I'm saying back when he was getting some of those belts, bro. A lot of those belts were in territories that did not have many wrestlers.
But think about
Definitely-
that. He
definitely
wrestled
didn't
people
have
like
anyone
Juice and
like
Thunder Liger, Psychosis, and all them. Like he was really wrestling known
Yeah,
wrestlers.
in New Japan for sure.
Yeah, and most of his belts were from New Japan. But
I have to throw her on there, bro. I have to. I don't think there's. I don't think
I
there's.
think we should do a women's one. I think we should do a women's one. Just so I
We
can pick
can.
other
We
women with
can
her.
still. We can still. But she's my number 5
Eesh.
because
That one hurts my ears.
I have to, bro. Because she's been.
I would say
both
in a
Indra-
top
she's-
5 all time for women right now, I would say number 5 for me would be Bianca Belair. Number 4 of right now would be Rhea Ripley. Number 3 is most definitely oh God, Jesus, I just got her name off the top of my head. Oh, girl from AEW.
Because if we making it just women, if we making just women list, Mercedes is my number 1.
She's my number 1 as well.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say. That she deserves to be the top of the women.
No, for sure. But I also
So-
think she deserves to be in the conversation as.
But she ain't wrestling on no competitive nature of as a man's accolades. She deserves to be putting her own.
I don't think that's fair.
She's well
because-
deserving of being number
Because
1.
she
not
broke
number
she
5.
broke Ultimo's record though. She didn't break Lita's record. You know what I'm saying? She didn't break another woman's record. She broke one of the most legendary
and I'll
masked
be honest with
wrestlers
you.
of all time.
Lita is my number 1 of all time.
Oh, Lita used to be my favorite diva, but
That's number 1 of all time for me.
I'd say top 5 women right now. If we're gonna do a list for that too,
Tony Storm,
say,
that's her name. Number 3 was mine.
that's a good pick. I would say Mercedes Moné, Tony Storm, Rhea Ripley. This is where it gets hard.
You got 3?
Asuka,
Ooh, that's a nice one. My number 2 is Becky
and
Lynch.
Chelsea Green.
Chelsea's dope though. See, that's what I'm saying. See, there's a lot of women that has good accolades. Chelsea had a dope match against Penta at
Chelsea
Lucha
had
Underground.
a lot of dope matches
Like,
in the Indies.
I
And someone else I think
enjoy
that's
her
really
work that she
deserved,
does.
an honorable mention for like. I mean, there's tons of indie women that I could name off too that are really fucking talented. But Shotzi.
Oh yeah, she was pretty good.
No, she
They just
still
didn't
is,
use
bro.
her.
She's doing crazy shit in the indies right now,
Yeah,
bro. And
they didn't use her the way
GCW.
that she should have been used in the WWE.
Yeah,
This
but
is
she went
what
back to
I
the
s-
indies and she's been reinventing herself, bro. I'm pretty sure you'll see her on AEW soon enough with all the stuff she's doing in the indies, all the gory hardcore matches she's having in the indies. She's definitely gonna be on AEW soon enough.
Bro, they should they should have another show for like the older wrestlers.
All right, but see, when we did that,
That's crazy.
we might as well do a top 5 women of all time, right?
Okay, so Lita's my
Which
number one.
I think I'm still throwing Mercedes as my number 1 on that list.
Of all time, Mercedes number
yeah.
2. Number 3,
I would say, damn, I almost
Trish
don't want to
Stratus.
throw her on there. I almost don't want to throw her on there, bro.
Who?
I almost don't even want to say her name.
Who?
Mae Young.
I mean, she you know,
she did a shitload of
Yeah,
wrestling, bro.
yeah,
And
yeah.
as
And
and
then
as
for
far
her
as
to take the
impact on
power
wrestling,
bomb
she was a trainer too, bro. She used to train the Mae
Yeah,
Young and the Great Moolah used to fucking
Yep.
train mad people.
they're deserving.
I'd probably say the Great Moolah is probably more deserving than Mae Young, maybe. I want to say China, bro. I know that's crazy.
Hey, I can't hate against China.
I kind of want to say China because China was popular for way different reasons than every other diva was at that time.
Oh, I know.
She was really, if you really want to get technical, she was one of the only wrestlers in that era.
Absolutely.
As
Oh,
women,
no. Besides one of my top 5, Jacqueline.
Yep, Jacqueline was.
Jacqueline.
But that's what I mean. You had very few women back then that were actually there for their wrestling and in-ring ability or promo skills. They were there for their appearance and things that were going on backstage.
Yeah.
But
that is true too.
And that's not to take away from the people who actually were earning their way and were wrestling and not partaking in that shit. But Lita, I also really like Lita.
Yeah.
But I also really dislike this segment with her and Edge basically fucking in the middle of the ring.
Yeah, that was. I didn't think that was necessary. I think that was a way for Vince McMahon to get off.
That was really a crazy, disrespectful thing to do to Matt Hardy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to know something funny?
So yeah, I'd say Mercedes Moné, China.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I'm gonna have to say Mae Young or the Great Moolah, but I feel like I'm gonna have to say Mae Young probably.
Okay.
Actually, let me. Yeah, no, I'm gonna give it to the Great Moolah. So Mercedes Moné, China, Great Moolah. You mentioned a really good one. I like Tori Wilson and Trish Stratus from that era of divas. But I'm probably gonna say, assuming it's of all time, I'm probably gonna have to throw Rhea in there. Even though she's still wrestling today, I see her getting a lot more accolades.
I do too.
The fifth one's hard because I can only throw one more person on there. I'm thinking really hard for this one too. Yeah, I'd probably say Trish Stratus, bro.
Yeah, mine is
Trish
Lita,
Stratus.
Mercedes Monet. Then you got Jacqueline. Number 4 is Trish Stratus. And number 5 is Alondra Blaze.
I think with this one, this next list, we'll just do of all time. Top 5 tag teams of all time.
Oh. Of all time? Any era.
Any era.
Okay.
Hard not to throw the Road Warriors in that discussion.
My number 1 is the Road Warriors.
The Road Warriors number 1?
Yeah. Number 2, the Steiner Brothers.
Damn
number
good
3, Team 3D.
Yep.
Number 4, Matt and Jeff, the Hardy Boys. And number 5, Day One-ish. The Usos.
The Usos?
Mhm.
Okay. I think we have a similar list. I also have Road Warriors. I also have the Hardys. I also have the Steiners. I don't have the Usos.
Which is so good.
I have the Young Bucks. I think in-ring ability, and promo wise, longevity, and where all they've wrestled, they've been a big thing in other countries, and on the indies, they put in their work on the indies.
I agree.
And I just don't think that I love Jeff and Matt, my favorite tag team of all time. I don't think they have the in-ring ability that the Young Bucks do. The Young Bucks have ridiculous chemistry when it comes. Well. Also, I say that maybe in their prime, I can't compare the Hardys of today to the Young Bucks of today because that's not quite fair. Matt's barely walking.
Right. He can barely get up after a month.
But and that's not to say they're not as entertaining today as they were in the Attitude Era.
Right.
Just recently seen the
I'm
Hardys
still gonna
at the end
watch
of
them.
last year, and it was a fucking phenomenal show.
Right.
My girl said their match on TNA was not very entertaining. But yeah, I'm throwing Young Bucks on that list, and Team 3D, like you said, because there's no way they're not in that conversation.
I love Team 3D.
Yeah,
And
no way they're not in that
I grew up
conversation.
loving the Steiner brothers, man.
Also the Steiner brothers were doing shit at a level that nobody else was, and in front of crowds audiences that weren't getting to see that in Japan.
People forget Scott Steiner was the first one to do a 450 off the top rope.
No one forgets because he doesn't let them.
No, he don't. He doesn't, man. He don't let you forget anything.
And
Steiner math.
Yeah, I would say that's a good list right there. Both of those lists are solid. And then this one, I think we'll go top 3 on this one. Top 3 commentary teams of all time.
Can it be commentators? Or does it have to be the whole?
I guess you could put a single commentator if you want.
Okay. People are gonna really hate me for this. But before Michael Cole, there is and he's still around. It's a good person by the name of Tony Schiavone. He's my number one. Okay.
That's a good pick.
Number two goes to Michael Cole. Number three. By God, he's dead. Good old JR.
Yep. Okay, so I'm gonna pick some teams on mine. I'm gonna surprise you with my third pick, but I'm gonna say my first two picks ain't gonna surprise nobody. My first pick is Gorilla Monsoon and Bobby the Brain Heenan.
You want to know something before you continue?
What's up?
That's the reason why I asked if it could be a singular or does it have to be a team? Because Gorilla Monsoon and Bobby the Brain Heenan are by far the best commentating cast besides JR and the King.
And that's my second pick.
There's no one else.
That's my second pick, and my third pick is
You bet not say Michael Cole and oh boy.
It's not even a team.
Okay.
I'm gonna say. I mean, I could throw him on the team because he did team with Michael Cole. Now that I think about it, actually, I am Michael Cole and Coach.
Oh,
Michael Cole and fucking
I
Coach.
forgot
That's
about
exactly
Coachman.
who I'm. Yeah,
He
that's
was a
exactly
good
who I'm.
commentator.
He was a great
Jonathan
heel
Coachman was a good commentator, bro.
He was a
That-
great heel
That's
commentator.
actually a good team. They were actually a really good team. I agree. But I just gotta say,
Hey, but that's good though because you picked singles, so we gave him a little bit of both worlds. You know what I'm saying? A little bit of both.
But I gotta say, your best pick was Gorilla Monsoon and Bobby the Brain Heenan.
Oh yeah, for sure. There's no way they're not in that debate.
There's
It
nobody.
ain't
better.
even a debate. There's no way they ain't
Exactly.
in that conversation.
If
though.
they were alive right now today doing commentary,
It might be a little weird, but
it would. But the commentary would be on point. Not saying nothing
That
against
would
Michael
be.
Cole. Not saying
hey,
anything
I be seeing mistakes in both promotions all the time.
Yep.
But yeah, that was pretty much that's pretty much the shebang.
Man, we at that 1 hour mark, y'all. Felt like we ain't hit there yet. Well, guess what? We gonna be back on here in a few days. This is how we gonna be doing it. We appreciate y'all for stopping by on our new platform. Expect new things coming up. It's always gonna be
sir.
something new. Hey, for your boy Living Katana, this is your boy Celeb. This is the Wrestling Unleashed podcast.
Love,
Y'all be
peace, and
safe.
chicken grease.
Peace.